Namaste. The Saga team to give us an opportunity this time as well. So I know that you guys are waiting for the break. I have got 30 minutes time. So what I'm saying is that I'm gonna finish in 10 minutes and we'll give you 5 minutes or for Q&A. Then we can have a tea, right? So I just wanted to quickly cover the topic. So one thing is that what interested me is that this time when I was here, many familiar faces are coming and they are remembering Prophaze from the last time. So thanks very much for the support. So more relationships are getting built right now. And the last 365 days, I don't know if it's 1 year exactly passed or not after the last event, but we have tremendously grown for the last 1 year. So having one product last year, now we become a platform on the same area. So I will explain all those things on a. Don't worry, I don't explain how much. High level I will cover, right? So that's great. So basically, I know that many of you guys are from the auditing, cybersecurity audit, compliance, and all the things, right? So the trend is happening in the web application side, right? So of course, in general, now the application is becoming the hot topic because somebody having a browser can just get the entire database leaked. How many layer of defense? Yeah. Is it audible? Audible? Yeah, fine. So inspired how many layer of defense you have on your backend in your data center, right? So it's going to have, if somebody having a browser and having the URL of the application, they can get the backend data, right? That's very critical. You heard about the COVID database being leaked and all the things, right? So that is one point. Second is that, one of the biggest attack, you all guys were hearing about the ransomware, right? So many people say about ransomware, how to block the ransomware and all the things. But we never think about how this ransomware came into the network, right? There's a study saying that the web applications exposed on the internet, which is being the entry point of this ransomware. And then it's spreading across the entire network, right? So, of course, the security of the web applications are going to be very critical for any organization because there is no organization without any single web apps, right? It's ERPs and all the things, right? So many a times, we work with auditors and all. They give, suggestions to the organization. Okay, you need to have an application security solution, right? So we work with auditors directly, the red teamings and all the people, right? So on this. So yeah, you can see, one stat I brought onto the screen is see this is a McKinsey report, right? So which says 20 trillion, 2 trillion, right? 2 trillion of application security market is not exposed. People are not looking at it. It's going to grow bigger times, right? You can see other solutions are also there, but if you look at the web security and application security is going to be the key thing for the next coming 5 years, right? So with IoTs coming into being, right? So everything is web APIs. If you look at your CCTV camera in your house, it's a web API call. So people can hack into CCTV camera and see. And now we are doing smart, not only CCTV camera, right? Entire home automation, right? So any hacker can control what all activities, right? And also one point I want to emphasize is the revolution of 5G is happening, right? So in India, the 5G is happening, the 6G is also coming. So normally what we think about 5G, 5G is an upgradation of 4G, right? It's a high speed and all. It's not the thing, right? 5G is an entirely written data. If you look at the telecom, your telecom industry and all, you have different devices for different part of the telco, right? Like location and all the things. Now with the 5G, 6G into place, it's all software. Only the radio component where the radio waves are going off is the hardware. Everything is kind of a software based. And the thing is that a hospital or an whatever, right, they can also have a 5G setup. Like if you have 15 lakhs of rupees, you can set up a 5G infrastructure in your industry or a hospital or organization, right? So why I'm stressing the 5G or 6G is that typically everything is exposed as an API. So, people can control many activities. If you have an API access, you can do a lot of things. But at the same time, that is exposing to hackers as well. Right now, you have a hospital where somebody from the US is doing a remote surgery using a 5G technology, right? If somebody hacks that 5G, now what happens? If a hacking happens, what? The data has been breached and all the things will happen, right? Now, in the context of 5G, what happens is that people can be died, right? People can be killed. If somebody gonna hack your driverless car or scooter, I mean, now a lot of electric scooters are there, right? So all these are connected. Somebody putting a brake while you are, see the danger. Now, only what we worried was a data breach, right? Now it's coming into our lives. So all these web APIs and applications have got a lot of importance, right? So it's going to boom a lot, and security is, of course, required. So let me quickly go through. That's it. Yeah. So the current solutions are rule signature based, because when you have a rule, it will be blocked. If you have a rule or signature, it won't be blocked. That's the biggest challenge, right? So how we deal with it, that's one point. And one point I want to highlight is the application security posture management, ASPM. You might have heard about cloud security posture management, like how the cloud infra looks like, any resources are being exposed, and all the things, But the focus is more coming into application security posture management. So this is the difference between ASPM and CSPM. So CSPM is more kind of a cloud security. Entire cloud infra has been monitored. The visibility, the visibility across multiple cloud environments all comes under CSPM. But if you look at the ASPM part, it's more kind of application specific, right? Coming from the proactive protection of the application to the VAPT, the red teaming, right? All the things, right? Patch management of the application, not the other patch management, right? So all these things are come under ASPM. And yeah, so you will get an idea of, critical idea about the assets, your web assets. I'm talking about the web assets on the layer 7, right? So of course, the secure development practices of the code, right, which you are going to deploy on the production environment. And the last point is incident response and recovery, right? I mean, it's not restricted to the securing, but what happens after an incident happens, right? You have to recover back. That's also pretty much important thing we need to worry about. So all these comes under application inventory, AppSec testing, and dependency analysis. All this will come under ASPM. So yeah, let me come to the next point. So all these there are some sort of best practices we need to do as an entire application security platform, right? So that's what it is. So one of the biggest thing happened this year in the entire globe was a DDoS attack, right? So we might have heard DDoS attack previously happening somewhere else and all the things. Now the DDoS attack is targeting India. So now DDoS attack is happening on a daily basis. DDoS means, you know that huge amount of traffic has been sent by different actors and blocking and killing the application, right? So there's a difference between the application level DDoS attack and the network level, because network level DDoS attack can be blocked, but application level comes under HTTPS traffic, right? So which cannot be visible to the legacy people. So that is the biggest challenge, the organizations are facing. And recently on the month of April, the entire Indian airlines the airports were attacked by the hackers. So target towards all the major airports, Delhi, Hyderabad, Goa, right, Mumbai and all. And we had a Prophaze, had a very good use case where we were able to mitigate these attacks, and it was a privilege for an Indian-based company, right? Indian-based product company to do this. At the same time, other big vendors, the Gartner Contract vendors were down for 7 hours, right? People will cry if the new products will go down for 1 second, right? So people were mum about the fact that 7 hours of downtime with enterprise products, right? They cannot do anything. So that's one of the biggest use case we had, which is a success in the industry. And now, as I said, we have launched as an entire web security platform. So it includes, DDoS protection, API security. I mean, one of the biggest use case we are solving is API discovery. Many of the organizations will have a lot of APIs deployed, and nobody knows what all APIs are being there, right? So we help organizations to discover the APIs and secure it straight away. So yeah, let me go back again. So it includes the global DNS load balancing. So whatever comes in the web layer, from the DNS resolution to the application to the load balancing to the CDN, we cover the entire platform. So we want to bring as a completely Make in India platform to the entire world, right? So that's we are doing successfully right now. And yeah, so this is where application. So entire application security posture management. That's one of the solution. We are giving a value addition to our customers, right? So of course, we got these 2 awards, which being very good for us for the last 1 year. So being the Coppinger Call and the most innovative product by the DSCI. So I hope I given some idea about how the application security happening these days. So happy to answer any questions before we go to tea.
Absolutely. Well, when I took the promise behalf of Vaisakh, I didn't think he'll take it too seriously. He's finished it in less than 20 minutes time. Round of applause for Vaisakh. And Vaisakh was here last time as well, so very great to see you again back here. If you have some question, it would be great. So we have another good 10 minutes left. So if any of you have any questions, please raise your hands up. The mic will reach you. Any of you want to have coffee, please raise your hand. Okay. Lovely. Oh. Right now? Okay, that's it. If that's the case, please give a big round of applause for Vaisakh TR from Prophaze. And Vaisakh, we want you to stay on stage.
May I call upon Mr. Satish Kumar Dwabashi, ex-president, Vaisakh Bangalore chapter, to please felicitate our speaker. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so before we split for coffee, so there is a lucky draw. So I want somebody really lucky from the audience to come and join me so that we can do this. Varsha, Varsha is lucky. Who's Varsha? Yeah, please come, Varsha. Varsha, right? Varsha, okay. Any particular reason why she's very lucky? Okay. Check. Okay. This is for the passport? First 50. Okay, first 50 registration. Everybody, round of applause for Varsha, the lucky. Okay, do you want to say? Okay, it goes to Sri Harsha. Sri Harsha is here? Sri Harsha one time, Sri Harsha 2 times, Sri Harsha 3 times. Okay, can we do one more? Rashikaran, he's not here. We'll do one more? Okay, let's go. It is Varsha herself. Sorry, I was kidding. It is Farman Ghani. Okay. I think they just came, put attendance, and I think they went back. Is that how the case is? Okay, we'll take one more. We'll take one more. Very lucky, in fact. Tapas Roy Chowdhury. Okay, here we go. Big hand, please. May I request the past Vice President to come and join us onto the stage? Jay. Okay. Hi, sir. How are you? I met you last time. A round of applause for our past Vice President, please. We had a very interesting session as well in the last year. So good to see you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Varsha. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. We'll split for coffee, take about 20 minutes, and we'll see you back here. Thank you.